Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to discuss Stellar and its token XLM. None of the content is financial advice. Over the last key performance period over the last 30 days, XLM has rallied the most by about 63%. The chart that looks like this from the June end of June 2025 lows to the current highs of about 39 cents. The price at the end of the month June was at around close to 23 cents. Now it's at around 39 cents. At one point the price did go to 51 cents. That was the 0.618 from the Fibonacci levels drawn from 2021 high to the 2022 late 2022 lows. There were two Fibonacci levels which this price action did reach. First in November 2024 at around 0.786 fib level at 63 cents, and now in 2025 early to mid July 2025 at that 0.618. Going forward, if the pattern of the 2023 is of any help, that is, you can see over here in July 2023 the price went to 19 cents and then came crashing down slightly below the 20-week simple moving averages 1 and 2 first iteration. Now the second iteration in late June, again lot of similarities, and now we are potentially somewhere over here where there is a high but it's lower than the August 2023 high. Again, comparing this to what it is in 2020, one year ago in 2024 to what it is in 2025. Again, not the moves are not always the exact same replica, but there might be some similarities or some rhyming. What remains to be key, if the support level over here at 20 cents gets broken down to the downside, then the secondary level to watch for in that kind of a event. So for example, this double bottom over here that XLM achieved in April 2025, and then slight lower correction late April 2024. That kind of a scenario could take price action to somewhere close to 15 cents, between 20 cents and 15 cents. That's a glass half full or pessimist approach. If on the other hand, if we're looking for the bullish outcome in the next 6 months, the one standard deviation bull case for XLM is price action forecasted using machine learning techniques on the historical price action. You can see if there is a new all-time high for this market cycle, the ceiling is forecasted between 46 cents and about $1.78. From market cycle to market cycle, you can see this level drawn in this white line holds as a major ceiling for any bullish rallies that XLM has achieved since about 2017. This is in early 2018, late 2017, then back in 2021, now potentially in 2025. If there is a major resistance level at around 63 to 65 cents, that's a key level to watch. Whereas over here, if we were to look at for a new all-time high, the 2.618 is confluent with the machine learning based price forecast at around $1.90. This takes to about $1.78 or $1.80 level. That's the new all-time high case for XLM. The support, as we just discussed, between 16 cents to about 34 cents could be forming a scenario where the price action replicates what happened in 2020, late 2023, and then back again in 2024, only to then rally back from these set of this still could be a higher low. If we were to draw it like this from here, somewhere meeting the price action. Let's do a different color code over here. Yeah, so this series of higher lows, again you can draw it like this as well, takes into the consideration a series of higher lows where some support could be achieved between 11 to 12 cents, and then basically from there on, if we are still in the bullish phase of the 4-year market cycle theory, then potentially one more leg to the upside. That's also theoretically possible. not financial advice. The regression based fair value for XLM comes at around 54 cents. If the price were to exhibit one standard deviation residual bullish ceiling, that is at around 94 cents. In the last iteration, the price action did come close to the midpoint of the so that is the midpoint of the one standard midpoint of the two standard deviation residual and the three standard deviation residual drawn to the fair value. This time around, the two standard deviation residual for XLM is at around $1.64 at this point in time. If you were to extrapolate this in 6 months into the future, that could be close to that $2 target. So that's the regression based 95 percentile case where the price action spends only about 5% of the time above the orange line. That's one way to estimate what could be a theoretical ceiling for XLM if that were to materialize within the next 6 months. In terms of the price color coded with respect to the risk levels, this again takes into consideration that regression model, the polynomial regression model. Based on this model, the risk levels are at around 18%. The last time around, that is in December 2024, the risk level did go to about 94% or 0.94. We did make several videos related to XLM on the YouTube channel. This is the homepage of the YouTube channel. You can see covered a lot over the last 1 year or so, XLM and its growth. So if you are interested in machine learning based forecast, this was when, again, 6 months ago, when the price was in this hyper risk territory. Now the risk levels have cooled off. If they were to go back to the intermediate level between 0.5 and 0.7 risk, the price forecasted for XLM is between 83 cents and about $1.09 to $1.10. That's one way to estimate what the price could do. In terms of the simple moving average based scenario, right now the risk is only 0.35. This model also highlighted that back in December 2024 the risk levels were at around 0.95. If they were to go to that intermediate level between 0.5 and 0.7 risk per this model, the price could be somewhere between 51 cents and about 60 cents. So this is slightly more conservative than the regression based model. This is because it's acting only based on the difference between the price and the 20-week simple moving average. In terms of the time weighted average price, the prices are above this blue line, which in the bear market provide, whenever the price is below the blue line, provides a clear accumulation phase. Come 2026, at midpoint of 2026 onwards, if the prices are trading below the blue line, that could inform if the prices have cooled down significantly to warrant an attention with respect to the bear market of the 2026 bear market season to kick in. All in all, if we were to look at the estimated bull run scenario for XLM as a confluence of the three risk based model that we saw, estimated bull run peak is at around $1.20, and that's about a 3x from the current price. So all in all, the first key level to watch if to the upside is the resistance at around 0.786 at around 63 cents. If that materializes, the one standard deviation non-euphoria bull run peak for XLM is slightly higher than the previous high, all-time high. The 2.618 is confluent with the forecasted price action ceiling in per the machine learning based price forecast at around $1.78. And with that, I would like to conclude. The eventual peak could be somewhere in the middle of everything. Again, 1.20 cents is 1.618 fib level. That's the confluence of all the risk based model at around $1.20. So that could also be a level to watch. All in all, first level to watch is if the prices were to break out of this major resistance between 65 cents and 73 cents. If there is a new all-time high, the first level of confluence with the risk-based models at around $1.20, whereas the machine learning and 2.618 fib level at around $1.80. That's the forecast for XLM. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.